everyone and welcome to a new video of ATFX. My name is Gonzalo Canete and in this occasion I'm here one more time to give you a new market update. The topic for this occasion is German elections. I'm going to show you the last numbers coming from the polls for the next 23rd of February, Sunday, German elections, crucial elections for Europe, crucial elections for Germany. The numbers are changing a lot. The perspective for the first time since the Second World War, we got a new political force rising, has a second force, is a national party, is a patriotic party, considered by the public opinion a far-right party, and that's why everything is shaking. And for the first time, the leftist group, which is the Socialist or Social Democrat Party, is losing the power with, on the polls, 15% of expectations on growth rate. Before we go into details, please click on subscription button and click on the bell if you want to receive notifications anytime we share with you a new update related with financial markets. Now, going to the presentation, as always, I include in this presentation chart at the end to show you more or less what could be the effect on euro-dollar and also on DAX40, the biggest index, equity index in Europe, in the continent. But I also have included certain charts from Bloomberg, really, really interesting charts showing us what was the evolution of the German economy since 2020 to prove, as an evidence, that the things are not going well in Germany. And the green transition and all details I have included in this presentation. Let's go to the details and let me put the full screen here. German political landscape is shifting. Recent polls show a strong lead by the CDU-CSU. The EFD has gained ground, reflecting change in public discourse. And also key issues include economical revival, energy transition, and infrastructure investment. These factors will shape the future of German politics. Now, going into the numbers from the last polls, we can see that the CDU is leading by 30% of the vote intention, followed by AFD, the second political force, the far-right party, AFD, 20% of the votes, which is leading by Alice Weidel, representing far-right, gaining significant support, focus on national policies. This party is very important party because one of the topics they mentioned during the campaign is the possibility to invite to the rest of the members of European Union to refound a new European Union, to suspend the current membership they got in European Union. Germany suspend the membership they have currently in European Union. That was one of the points during the campaign, suggesting the idea to refound a new European Union based more on national policies and free trade between the members. So it will reshape completely the agenda and the political structure of the current European Union. And definitely that will be a tsunami, earthquake on Euro and European institutions. Friedrich Merz, which is the favorite one, is leading the conservative bloc with 30% in the polls. Front runner from chairmanship, considering debt break reform and represent conservative coalition. The current chancellor, which is Olaf Scholz, pulling by 15%, incumbent challenge, facing history low support, managing economic challenges. For most of the people, even Visual Politic was sharing an infographic based on this, showing us that 76% of German population doesn't approve the service and the management of the economy done by Scholz, so by the current government. And Robert Habeck, which is the Green Party, with 13% of the support, even lower. Some polls are giving them 10% on the polls, and it was part of the current government by the coalition done in Germany. Now, what is the main topics we should keep eyes on during the evolution of these elections? AFD rise pose risk to euro stability. It could influence policies across the European Union, and it also could it could also influence the rest of the countries around. If in Germany AFD is successful and is supporting national policies, most likely in France and in other countries, these kind of parties, national parties against the European Union policies, will probably prosper and gain traction. European tensions. Thierry Breton's statement highlight tensions. This is very interesting. One of the bureaucrats from European Union, a French bureaucrat, Thierry Breton, reflect issues between sovereignty and European integration. This man was suggesting the idea to suspend the German elections as they did, I'm quoting him, as they did in Romania. Foreign interference. The European Union is monitoring German elections. They are watching for foreign interference, especially from Russia. In other words, even done by Polish politicians, Hungarian politicians, they consider that the true interference is coming from European Union. I quote in some of the social networks some of these quotes from these politicians suggesting that it's the European Union the one who could block the result of the elections if one of these national parties win the elections, as they did in European Union, in Romania, using as a reason the foreign interference. German economy has concrete for 2 years, is the worst performance in 2 decades. Economic challenge, there is need to infrastructure investment. The green transition will cost 600 billions of euros. Future expectations, the economists predict a 3rd year of contraction. Therefore, not only 2023, not only 2024, but also 2025 will be a year of contraction on the size of the GDP, of German GDP, and a contraction of the German economy. Now, this is the 2 charts. Going to the chart part, this is the 2 charts published by Bloomberg showing us. In one of them, on the left hand, we can see German economic growth never returned after pandemic. So taking 100 as an index, we can see the growth rate of economy in Germany in 2020, and we can see that it was not moving so far from there since the pandemic. We can see in contrast the European area rising, and also the US GDP, which it could be almost more than 10% up since the growth rate registry by 2020. German industry, the accouplet from global expansion, is this worse. This chart is even worse because you can see how the German industry is actually going lower and lower, while the global industrial production is still rising. More or less 10% down since, again, the base index based on 100 on 2020 is about 10% down by the current date, by the moment. We can see the global industry production is rising close to 10% since then. And therefore, it's showing us clearly that German economy is not in the best moment. Projections in long term, we can see a DAX that it could keep moving forward regardless of the situation in Germany, moving to 24,000 points, 24,250 points in long term, I insist. But euro-dollar, however, we can see that is getting in certain risk. In long term, we could expect also euro-dollar keep falling, and this could be just a pullback effect, going even to 107, 108.50, doesn't matter. But the main topic, 106.50, all of this could just be a continuation of the downtrend initiated time ago. And this trend is coming from since 2008. So if you want to see this in long term, you will see that it's a downtrend channel from since 2008, showing us euro-dollar below the parity. Now, in short term, we can see the DAX40 without those 23,200 points as a kind of target if they replicate the dimension of the previous movement. So this previous movement done in January, if we go for a similar size on the movement, we will go to 23,200 points, most likely. And if we replicate the whole projection, we are expecting 24,250. Obviously, this only could be if, in the case that the German elections go at good end and the expectations victory of the Conservative Party just happens. Now, in short term, in euro-dollar, we can see a double top on 105 and a correction that could move to 103.50 or 102. And again, if it's moving further, we know we have seen in long term that it could go to 107, 108. It doesn't matter, 106.50. Still, we can see many rejection areas in 106 here. So therefore, we still think that in middle, long term, euro-dollar is going to get weaker and weaker, regardless if, as a result of German elections, is still rising a little bit up. That's all, and I hope you enjoy this video. Remember, if you like it, give me a thumb up and also subscribe to our channel. Take care and see you in the next updates. Bye-bye.